What's up people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be a little bit different because instead of the usual fun, amazing adventure, wildlife travel that you're used to, I'm going to explain why I will never take my children back to Morocco or any other third world Muslim country. I know that sounds a bit extreme, but let me explain. Now I'd like to start by saying I have travelled all over the world to many different countries, across many different continents, with many different cultures and religions, and nothing like this has ever happened before. But this happening once is enough. Now if you followed our travel stories on my Instagram page, Tarzan Life 69, you may have noticed that when me and Scarlett were vlogging our Morocco trip, on one of the evenings we randomly stopped posting and didn't post anything until the following day. And the reason for that is because my innocent, kind, loving 7-year-old daughter was attacked by a 65-year-old Muslim woman for no reason whatsoever. And when I say attacked, I mean physically hit her so hard that she left a handprint on her chest. Now I actually have the videos leading right up to this point. Me and Scarlett had a fantastic day, as we always do anywhere we go. We had loads of fun. We went to the Secret Garden, we went to Anima Garden, we went out for food, we went exploring the market, we had loads of fun. Towards the end of the day, evening time after dinner, we went to a market area that was, and this didn't even register in my brain because I never had any reason to worry about this, but we were in a completely Muslim area and we were in a market and I took her to get some sweets from a stall and we were the only white people in the market. There were no other white people in sight. So as I was saying, we went to a stall to buy some sweets. So I paid for the sweets, put the sweets in the bag, and then all of a sudden Scarlett pulled quite hard and she burst out crying. And anybody who knows my daughter, or you just have to watch my YouTube videos, she does not cry. She's not a sad child, she's not an unhappy child, she doesn't complain. She's a very, very happy, enthusiastic, bright, bubbly girl. And she burst out crying and she screamed, "Daddy, she hit me, she hit me." And I was like, what the fuck, who hit you? What are you talking about? And I was trying to console my daughter. And I turned around and Scarlett said, "Here, she hit me," while like sobbing her eyes out. And there was this woman, she must have been about 65 years old. I'm not even joking, she looked like the witch off fucking Snow White. But she was stood there amongst like 15 Muslim guys, all laughing at us. And I started kicking off, obviously. The woman's just hit my child. I'm shouting, "I'll fucking kill all of you," blah, blah, blah. While trying to console my daughter, the people there, not only did they not do anything about it, they actually supported her and they told us to go. They said to me, "You're not welcome here, leave, just go, just go." So I literally grabbed my daughter and I left with her as quickly as possible to get her to safety. I was very angry that this had happened. I was very angry with myself. I am a trained fighter. I've been in martial arts my entire life. I've had multiple fights in the cage, at MMA and kickboxing. All that was going through my head at that time was I want to kill every single one of these people. Had I done that, I'd have put my daughter in more danger. I'm well aware of that. I'm a very logical person. So the best thing I could have done in that situation was remove my daughter from the environment immediately. That's what we did. Now, the reason I haven't spoken about this yet on YouTube or on social media is because this was right in the middle of our holiday and I wanted to make my daughter forget about it as quickly as possible and have fun, not hate the trip or be scared to go out and finish the rest of our holiday. So I basically explained to her that it's not everyone, obviously. This was just a very nasty person. I explained to my daughter there are bad people in every country, in every culture, in every religion. We just happened to meet one here, unfortunately. Now, I've been to multiple third world Muslim countries and I've had funny looks, a bit of hostility. Egypt, Morocco, very similar. So I was expecting it towards me. I can just do, like, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. I'm going to keep traveling, I'm going to keep having fun, I'm going to keep adventuring. If someone has a problem with me, that's their problem, I don't care. But to attack my innocent 7-year-old daughter is fucking off. It's not happening. It doesn't matter what your culture, your religion, your beliefs, it doesn't matter what any of that is, there is absolutely never any excuse ever to hurt somebody else's innocent child. Fucking wrong, it's out of order. And for that reason, as I said, I will never ever take my children or my partner back to a third world Muslim country. Now, the reason I've made this video is because I want to be as transparent as possible everywhere we go. As I said, I've travelled all over the world, never had any issue like this happen before. But on YouTube and on Instagram, I see constant content of places like Morocco, like Egypt, and it's always the fancy Instagram side of life. You never actually see the darkness of these places. I'm going to share that. That was my experience. Now, the following day, I immediately left that area. We got a new apartment on the opposite side of Marrakesh, which was a much more touristy, built-up area, much safer, much cleaner. So we went there and we did the quad bike tour, and then we did the camels at sunset ride, and we had an amazing day, which is all I wanted to give my daughter anyway. The reason I've made this video is because I want to show people the reality of these kinds of places. Yeah, it's all well and good seeing the camels and the cool buildings and the architecture and everything on social media, but sometimes this is the reality of these places. It's very unfortunate that it happened to us. It's horrible to think that my daughter was the victim of a hate crime. If I could give any parents any advice, it would be very cautious taking small children to these places. It isn't always safe. Other than this incident, there were also other incidents that happened. People in the market areas are desperate for money and they have no boundaries. There were multiple times where I had to shout at people to let go of her because they grabbed her to try and get money off me, come here, and actually pulled her away from me. One guy dressed as Mario actually went to walk over the road with her, and I shouted, "Let fucking go of her now." In the market, I had an argument with a woman who took her hand and started drawing a henna. I said, "I've got no money, I can't pay you." She said, "Oh, no, I do it for free." I said, "Well, you might as well stop because I know you're going to ask me for money and I haven't got any money to pay you." She finished and then demanded money off me. I was like, "I fucking told you I've got no money on me." So this happens constantly in these places. It happened in Egypt. Me and my partner went to Egypt back in February this year. Very similar things happened there as well. So just remember, these places aren't always as they seem online. There is another side to the area and the people as well. If you are going to bring small children, especially Western British people, American people, if you are going to take young children, little blonde, blue-eyed girls to these areas, please be vigilant, please be cautious, because this actually happened to us. And hopefully, you won't ever have to make another video like this again. Thank you for watching. If you've had any experience like this happen yourself, please leave a comment down below so we can let other people know as well. And I hope you enjoy the remainder of my travel videos that will all be happy and enthusiastic and bright and fun.